Alright, what's going on, guys? Jesus Christ. I feel like every commentary that I do, it's basically my introductory commentary to YouTube. Like, it's my first ever commentary on YouTube, and I have to introduce myself to you guys because I'm a complete stranger. I mean, for how long I disappear at times, I feel like whenever my videos finally pop up in your sub box, you just look at them and go, what the hell? Who's this new guy? When did I sub to you? Yeah, hi, my name's Ron. Nice to meet you. Ron is short for Ronaldinho1224, my old PSN, which, looking back at that username, it really is one of the most generic and bland usernames you can probably think of. But in my defense, had I known that I was going to end up on Wings of Redemption's friends list in Black Ops 1, and he was going to ask if he could upload my gameplay to his channel and put me on display for thousands and thousands of people, I probably would have chosen a better looking and just flashier gamer tag. But at the time I didn't know that, so I just went with my fanboy instincts, and at the time I was a major Ronaldinho fanboy, so I just used his name and then I tacked on my birthday at the end of it. So yeah, that's where my generic username came from. But anyways, about the gameplay, it's really not anything special, and I'm not just saying that to be fake modest. It really isn't anything special. I wanted to upload some 100 plus momentum and hardpoint games that I got over like 2 months ago, but couldn't find them. Apparently I lost them, so I just had to hop on and try to get some gameplays real quick. I popped on my ASM1. I tried to get some DNA bombs, but I fucking suck ass, so I couldn't stay alive long enough to get one. I don't know, I just play too reckless. I'm just constantly dashing about, jumping around. I don't care what streak I'm on, I'm just constantly challenging people. Like, even here I'm on like a 15 plus streak, still fucking charging at people, challenging everything. But anyways, I'm finally here with my thoughts on Advanced Warfare video, and I know I'm really late to the trend. I know most people tend to do their review of Call of Duty the day it comes out, or some short time after it comes out, but I actually think that's one of the worst times to do a review of Call of Duty. I think whenever somebody does one so soon, which I've been guilty of doing in the past, you know, people just tend to speak completely off of impulse and emotion, and whatever they say about the game, it depends entirely on what they experienced that day. So, you know, if they had a good day and they were going really positive or getting all these really good scores, they're probably going to be a lot more positive about the game. But if they had a rough day and they were going negative, or they were just overall struggling and barely going even, they're probably going to end up being more negative about the game. So, I mean, I'm not going to say that every YouTuber does that. They speak entirely on impulse and emotion. I know some YouTubers have the ability to set their emotions aside and speak on something completely objectively. But, well, let's be real here. A lot of YouTubers are really emotional, so it's not always a good idea to do a review of a game so quickly, especially Call of Duty, which can rustle a lot of jimmies. But anyways, I'm here 4 months later. I think I've developed a pretty firm stance and opinion on the game, and surprisingly, my opinion on the game hasn't changed from day one, which is pretty shocking to me. Really, it's the first time this has happened since maybe Modern Warfare 2. So, yeah, my thoughts on this game are that, well, this game is pretty damn fun. And I know I'm going to get crucified for saying that, since, I mean, trust me, I know how much people hate the game. I've seen all the hateful and negative YouTube and Twitter comments about the game, but I just don't see it. I really don't see it. I mean, I've even seen people say that this game is worse than Call of Duty Ghosts, which absolutely amazes me. I don't see how anybody can possibly think that this game is worse than Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts is forever going to be the biggest pile of fucking shit I have ever played. It is the worst Call of Duty of all time. It is the sorriest excuse of an FPS I have ever had the displeasure of seeing or playing. I fucking hate it. I hate it. It's a shit game. God damn it. I had to tone it down. I don't want to turn this into a Ghost rant video, but all I'm going to say about Ghost is that I don't know what they were thinking when they were designing the maps. I don't know what they were thinking when they were designing all those cluttered giant pieces of shit. It obviously didn't work out because that's really the main reason why I hate that game. Those maps were absolutely horrendous and traumatizing. I never want to go back to that game. But god damn, let's just stop talking about Ghosts. And I mean, as far as Advanced Warfare goes, I mean, every game has negatives. It's pretty much inevitable. But for me personally, the positives of this game just completely outweigh the negatives. And actually, to be completely honest, it's actually only one positive that causes me to completely overlook all the negatives, and that one positive is the movement. You know, what attracted me to Call of Duty right from the start was the fast-paced, fluid movement, and, you know, me being a rusher and having an overly aggressive playstyle, I just really love and appreciate fast-paced movement. And with Advanced Warfare and the exosuits and the exo movement, it just completely enhances the rushing playstyle in a positive way. It makes my job easier, which, you know, my job and my purpose when I hop on a Call of Duty is to just run around and kill shit. That's all I want to do in Call of Duty, and the exosuits help me do that. They help me maneuver around, juke people out, and just help me win gunfights. And I love it. I love the exosuits, but I can't ignore the fact that they're kind of a double-edged sword, since although they're really fun to use and the movement's really fun to do, it also creates a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos and disorder in the game. There's not really any predictability. People are flying around everywhere. There's no way you can really know where people are going to be coming from unless you're playing a full party and trying to control spawns, or you're calling out everything. So yeah, when you're playing solo, it's pretty much random where people are going to be coming from for the most part. So you're going to die from the side and from the back a lot. But despite that, I still have a lot of fun with it, and I still do love the exo movement. Another thing that people complain about is the skill-based matchmaking, which I actually do agree with all the complaints. I don't think that skill-based matchmaking belongs in Call of Duty, definitely not in public matches or regular public matches. I think obviously it's fine for league play, you know, with competitive settings, but for public matches, it really should just be kept completely casual. I think all lobbies should be, you know, the matchmaking should focus completely 100% on connection, and it should be completely random. You know, some games you'll get complete noobs and you get to pub stomp and have a lot of fun, and some games you'll run into some tryhards and have a rough time. You know, that's how it should be. You should have some variety in the matchmaking. You know, not every game you're going to run into noobs and pub stomp and completely destroy, and not every game you're going to run into tryhards and have to sweat it out. You know, that's how it was in old Call of Duties. I mean, it's not like every game you got into there was just thumbless kids. I mean, you would run around to a healthy mix of players, but in this game, for the most part, it's just you have to sweat it out from most lobbies. I mean, every now and then you get some nice lobbies like this one, or like these 2 or 3 that I got in, but for the most part, it's just, trust me, I struggle in this game too. In public matches, I only have like a 2.2 KD, and which my average KD in Call of Duty is usually like 5. So yeah, this game is definitely a struggle on the public match side. So yeah, I sympathize with you guys that complain about skill-based matchmaking. I definitely see where you're coming from. I don't think it belongs, but looks like they're not listening to us, so just gotta deal with it. I just look past it and just keep playing. I just keep playing sweaties. I just put up with it. So yeah, but another complaint that people have is the gun balance, which, I mean, let's be honest, man. Call of Duty always has like 1 or 2 guns that people gravitate towards and only use, so I don't see the big deal about complaining about guns. I don't see why people do it. I mean, then again, I'm just a tryhard. I usually only end up using 1 or 2 guns anyways, so I don't know. I never really complained about gun balance, aside from like the MP40 spam in World at War and the, you know, one-man army YouTubes and more for 2, but yeah. As far as maps go, I love the maps for the most part. There's not really a map that comes up in the map rotation and I'm like, fuck, really? Oh, don't vote for this shit. You know, there's not really a map that makes me do that. Aside from maybe Instinct, you know, I kind of don't like Instinct unless I'm, you know, planning on using a sniper and AR, but I'm usually using an SMG, so I fucking hate that map. But yeah, for the most part, I love all the maps. And I love the game. Despite the skill-based matchmaking and playing Sweaty's 9 out of 10 lobbies, I like the game. I love the movement. I love what it does to help out the rushing playstyle. And yeah, Advanced Warfare gets a... if I had to give it a rating, I'd say like an 8.5 out of 10. I mean, I think it's a solid Call of Duty. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but everybody has their own likes and dislikes. I can appreciate your guys' opinions. I don't care what you guys say in the comment section. You can call me an idiot all you want, say I'm crazy and delusional, but yeah, it's just my opinion. Anyways, that's all I have to say about the game. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another video here soon, but I'll definitely try. You know, since it's my first video back, I'm hoping I at least get a couple more videos in before I disappear and die again. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the game overall right now at this point in time, and I'll see you guys later.